just don't understand him. Yeah, you are right. You are not supposed to understand the woman. Understand it. You don't have to understand the woman. It's scriptural. Look, listen, they have periods they get into moods. And when they get into moods, you don't understand why is she so snappy. So marriage, I know most of you are in your examination period. You have been preparing for the exams, right? Nothing can prepare you for marriage. Nothing. There are times you hear most people say, I just don't understand him. I just don't understand him. Yeah, you are right. You are not supposed to understand the woman. So you are right if you say I don't. And you are right, but you are ignorant. You are right. So you think it's a problem, you don't understand it. You don't have to understand the woman. It's scriptural. I said 1 Peter 3:7, right? Okay. This is Peter speaking. He says, likewise, ye husbands, dwell with. The word them is not there. So likewise, ye husbands, dwell with, according to what? Understanding. Is it according to understanding? If you have a Bible, look. This is the time we're in a generation you should be verifying things for yourself. Don't take it because I'm saying. Somebody may stand here and tell you John 3:16 and Jesus wept. And shallow-minded people would agree to it. So check for yourself. He says, what? Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with, according to knowledge, not understanding. He says what? Knowledge. The word knowledge there, it's not even revelation. It's not revelation. You know, you have different kinds of knowledge from the Greek rendering. They have gnosco, they have epignosco, they have eido, they have gnosis. By English we tell you knowledge. And here he says gnosis. When he said gnosis, it's not revelation from God. It's scientific knowledge. Study. He says study her. Get to know how she is. How she thinks. How she functions. How she operates. And live with her that way. Not revelation. You don't need revelation from God to live with a woman. I had one man say, and it's true because when woman was being brought into being, man was asleep. So how would he understand it? You came and you met her. You don't have to understand the woman. You have to. She is a project you need to study. He says live with her according to knowledge. Like you are going to school now, studying about whatever profession you want to get into. So that when you get there, you won't display ignorance. You want to be a lawyer, you study law. So that when it has to do with things that are based on legalities, you don't talk like a layman. So he says, study her. You need to study the woman. You need to study her in every facet. Intellectually, physically. Look, listen, they have periods they get into moods. And when they get into moods, you don't understand why is she so snappy. You don't have to understand. You have to know she's in the snappy period. Flow. You get me? So he says, live with them according to knowledge. You can check it if you have the Greek Hebrew. You see the word gnosis. Gnosis is scientific knowledge. It's talking about study. Knowledge that you arrive at based on study. So study, don't just, I'm ready, I want to marry. What are you doing now with your time? Study about women. You study about their, listen, their anatomy, their physiology. How study? You need to study. You need to know their cycles, the periods they go through when they are pregnant. Listen, when a woman is pregnant, they said elephants don't forget when you do something to them. I don't know if you are aware of that. They don't. Listen, when a woman is in the period of pregnancy, they are super sensitive. The things you do to them in that period, they never forget it. They never forget it. And you see, and usually in those periods also they are very, they are, as I said, they are very sensitive. The least thing you find them reacting. So if you don't know this, that it is how they are in that period, and you don't treat her right, you don't handle her well. I know one man who lost the wife because of something similar to what I'm telling you. He maltreated, and it wasn't anything too extravagant, but he maltreated her within that period, locked her in the room, wouldn't allow her to go out, was abusing her verbally, that kind of stuff. Because, as I said, in that period, there are, changes come. Some, their eating habits will change. Some will wake up at midnight. No, imagine you are asleep. You are tired. Then she just wakes up and just tapping you. Then you open. It will take effort to open that eye. And then you... you will vex. Is this why you called me? But she's serious. They wake up midnight, and when she says this is what I want in that stage, if she says she wants it, if you don't provide it, you won't sleep. If she says, I'm feeling for Abochi, brother, don't argue. Better find something to wear and start the campaign for Abochi. She won't sleep. If she doesn't eat it. There are women who can. They will smell something from the next house and they'll tell you, I want. If it's jollof, she won't say she wants. She says, I want the jollof from the house. You better take a bowl and humble yourself and go and beg. But you see, you don't understand these things. In that period, you'll be pissed off. What is all this? And you may maltreat her because you don't what? You are not living with her according to knowledge. And I told you, the guy lost the wife just because of some things he did within that period. They never forget. So you live with them according to knowledge, not understanding. So you better start learning about them. You have to. And the learning should be generic and customized. Customized in the sense that whoever it is, you need to know her for who she is. Because we are all peculiar in different ways. So marriage, I know most of you are in your examination period. You have been preparing for the exams, right? Nothing can prepare you for marriage. Nothing. Forget it. No, listen, no amount of marriage seminars, no amount of counseling. Forget it. Nothing can prepare you for marriage. Nothing. They may just be shock absorbers. You hit the pothole, then you don't feel the impact too strong. But nothing can prepare you for marriage. So do what you have to do. And then when it's time for you to function on it's like you are training for a football match. No matter the amount of training, it doesn't make you play the match. You will still have to play the match. And so that's the tip for the guys. I said you live with them according to 1 Peter 3:7. Make that your meditation for the week. 1 Peter 3:7. I will live with her according to knowledge. I will study about her. I would know her. And stop jumping from... You are supposed to be studying. Then you are jumping from papa here to mama here to sister here to brother here. Instead of, this is the period you need to study about her. Read books about women. It tells me, yeah, your laughter, you exchange it for torment. If a woman says she will afflict you, not even America can stop it. With all their arsenals, nor Russia, nor China. If they come together, they will tell you, handle your own business. If a woman says she would afflict you, demons will pay way. You don't know what I'm talking about. Have you had water dripping in a bucket? After some time, especially when you want to rest, you want to relax, then it gets to a point it becomes irritating. If a woman says she will torment you, that's how it is. So expect it. No, this is the last one. You are joking. Men have built their own houses. Men have built their own houses. And when they close, they don't want to go. Why? It's not because there is a Rottweiler. A woman, he will prefer to stay out there, have all the fun, and then he gets home around 12. Maybe you are in the neighborhood, then you see him coming back. He says, hey, this is my wife. Is there work for him? Why doesn't he come home? So he closed at 5. Extracurricular affairs. Because I know one. I'll show you guys. Some of you, I'll show you those I can get confidential with. It's in my area. A beautiful house. Anytime we pass, some make them, wow, I like this house. Some even take pictures. You don't know. And when the man moves out, he moves out in a 4-wheel. But you wouldn't want to be in a man's shoes. No. If it's even your size, you don't want to be. The torment the woman is giving this man in the house, it's no joke. You are seeing a beautiful house. When he comes, he sees a house on fire. You are seeing a beautiful house. You are seeing a door, glass door. But when the man sees the door, it's the gates of hell. So life is deeper than, the facial stuff you see. And if you wish to be someone, you forget that you wish to be everything that goes with him. For some of you, when you see somebody in a car, you say, I wish to be this man. No. When you say you wish to be someone, if he has a wife who is a tormentor, that's what you are wishing for. If he's having issues, you are wishing for everything that goes because that's what makes him who he is. Don't be too quick to wish for something. So get to know her. That's what I want you to know. Get to know her. Start from the generic. Get to know about women in general. Because there are basics about them. Basics. They love to talk. No matter how quiet a woman is, she loves to talk. Get to know it. Better get used to it. You get me? And develop strategies for it. You get me? If she's talking, you are not listening. Give you strategies, the guys. Yeah, oh yeah. Just she's talking. I'm not saying you make that a norm, but create an environment that you allow her to flow for who she is. Because usually when a woman chooses a man, women find it easier to commit than men. Because a woman's appeal has to do with the emotions. A man's appeal has to do with the what? The woman emotion. You didn't get what I said. So yeah, you don't get a sense of humor. But we don't have to understand. We live with them according to knowledge. Right? Good. So if you appeal to the emotions of a woman, that's why I said they find it easy to commit. So you find more of infidelity and cheating and stuff. I'm not saying women don't, but you find it more from the men. Because they appreciate from the external. And the woman appreciates from the internal. So you have to know all these things. And then you know how to live with her. Praise God.